3 of the 4-part series of building the Mad Bean Tube Screamer called the Green Bean.
Okay, so our next step is to print the drill guide here and cut out the template for the drilling, right? So I'm gonna I got the PDF open here and I'm gonna go to print, and we want to make sure when we print that we print to 100% size. So we don't want to scale. This says scale 93%, but we got to make sure that it's what do they have here for options? I want to do 100%, right? And I don't want to print all the pages. I want to print from page 4 to page 4. No, page 5. Yeah, page 5, right? So I'm going to print page 5 here. Let me read. Usually they have an option that says 100%, but I guess scale 100%. Well, that's probably good enough, right? And then I'm going to print this to my printer, and there we go. So here's the drilling guide, and we've got it printed on paper. So we're just going to cut this out and then wrap it around the box. Okay, great. So now we've got this, and then what we'll do is we'll take the box here and we'll wrap this around the box like this, and this will tell us where to drill here, and then on the face too, right? And that's our goal, right? So I think what I'm going to do is use a little bit of this tape here to secure this template onto the box first. That looks pretty straight.
Nice job.
Yeah, there we go, right? And then we can drill these. Maybe we'll
punch them?
Yeah, let's punch them first, right? Do this one again. There we go, right? That was a good solid one. Right, and this is the LED right there. There's a tiny, it's hard to see, there's a tiny little circle with a sort of a plus sign in it where the LED goes.
Could you show us that punch?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I don't know where I got this thing. I just got it on eBay or Amazon.
Yeah.
Just like, this is the punch. It's spring loaded. I don't know. You kind of push it in and then it snaps at some point and kind of whacks this punching thing, right? Let's see here. Okay, I think we're good.
Okay.
So there we go. So now we just got to drill this. You know what we should do is we should take one of these jacks to measure with the drill to make sure we got a drill bit that's the right size for this, right? From the side, it's hard to ream this because when the reamer would have to go in so far that it would hit the other side, so we should try and drill this as close as possible. And then we should take one of these, measure this to drill here, and get a drill bit that's the right size there. And then maybe we'll take a couple of these, or one of these things right here with us and drill for a jack.
Okay.
right? And then we need a couple of switches too, right? Or one of these switches. So maybe let's pull out the switches that we're going to use. That's the one. Some of these are center off, so they have a position in the middle. Like I think like this one has the middle spot, so we don't want one of those. We want one that has the...
It's a 2 position.
Yeah, we want the 2 position one, right? Let's make sure we get 2 that are the same, right? Some of them are like a little bit different. I think these 2 are pretty much the same. Yeah, so we only need one of those though. We'll leave one here just to remember we're going to use that one, right?
All right.
We got our stuff here.
You have a potentiometer for the...
Oh yeah, we better get one of those. So yeah, here we go, right? So here's one of these guys. You know, we can just measure one of these and then drill the 3 the same. So we got this, we got this, we got the switch, we got the pot, we got the switch here, we got a jack, and we got a power jack here.
Okay, let's do some drilling.
Okay. Should we do the side drilling here first? Maybe we'll do the side drilling first, right? Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. So let's see. That looks pretty good, right? Let's like kind of check it here. I think it's got to go 1 or 2 more notches there. Here, maybe 1 more notch for that guy. Oh yeah, that's perfect there, right?
Nice.
So now we'll do this side. Try to get, sometimes the little chips get underneath here and then it kind of makes it not sit flat, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Seems like it'd be a huge pain without the drill press.
Yeah, and it's not very accurate either. Even though I'm not super accurate with the drill press. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Right? Yeah. Okay, great. So now we can just do the top. Let's raise the table a little bit, right? Okay, so let's see. So let's do the pots here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a little big. We could just maybe drill the first notch and then ream it out a little bit. Well, maybe we can just do 2. I don't think these have to be super tight in there. And it might be good to have a little bit of leeway, you know, a little bit of play in there to, you know, give it some room to align with the PC board, right? got to drill these things. I wonder how big this is. This looks like a little bit, well, maybe that first notch will work for these guys. I kind of wish this was like a little tighter, you know?
Tighter? Which was...
Maybe it's okay because it'll be mounted on the circuit board so it can move a little bit. Maybe that's all right. You know, I don't want it to be like loose in the hole. You know,
but I think that's a good point. That, you know, the circuit board is pretty much set in stone, whereas the
yeah, if it was hanging from the box with wires attached to it, we'd want it in there really snug, right?
Yeah.
But maybe this will be good. Might have been good to measure this, but I have another bit. We could switch to another bit.
I got a caliper, a measuring caliper, but...
Oh, you know what? It's in the other room. It's on a desk.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll just go for it. I think this will be okay if I just do the one notch. That's kind of like famous last words. Yeah, I think it'll be all right.
Well, it's the spirit of getting it done.
Yeah. Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually almost perfect. So it's a little bit big, but it's like not too giant, you know? I think it's going to be one more, but let's just check it, right? Yeah, so that needs another notch, maybe two. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll just like finish this one off by hand at the reamer really quick, right? But
yeah,
then the switch will be like snug in there, right? So now the LED, man, what do we do with the LED? What do you think, Kirk?
Well, it's going to have a bezel of some kind, right? Or doesn't? What you're saying is it doesn't have to.
It doesn't have to.
What did you do in the past? What did you do last time?
Well, I think what I did is I found a bit that was the exact right size. Oh. Let's try it. Let's go get the LED. Okay. Let's see here. Maybe we can drill this one without that extra board in there, right? Because this will cover it. It covers the whole. Like when it's here, it's kind of tippy, you know. But right here in the middle, it'll be okay. How about that?
All right.
That looks pretty good.
Looks good from here.
Let's do it. Yeah, perfect, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, you know what's best with this is just kind of not press too hard, but just kind of go easy with the drill bit and let the bit kind of just chip away at stuff and work its way down. But that looks pretty good. So now I can just take this off and throw it away.
That's great.
There we go. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So 2 switches will be here. The knobs will be there. You know, there's our stomp switch, and then the power and the input and output jack, right?
Looks good. Yeah.
Here's our parts. We got to get the stomp switch to fit in there. It's a little bit too small right now, so we'll use this reamer here to open the hole up just like a little bit. Just a tiny bit more. There we go. Actually, that's perfect. It'll be a little bit tight, but maybe that'll, you know, be good. Okay, so that's good. So now we just got to get the LED to fit in there. Oh, actually, you know, the LED just fits.
Absolutely
that's like
perfect.
so
wow.
perfect there. Let's see. That's pretty good. Maybe that's fine. It doesn't stick out too far, but maybe that's okay. You know, maybe we can just have it stick out there. I guess it must be tapered like the edges of the LED a little bit, right? What if we just do this? What if we give it like one turn like that? Maybe one more.
It's a personal preference thing.
Yeah, you know? Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect, right?
Oh, right.
Right. So, so there we go. There's our parts.
Are you going to put a decoration on it?
Oh yeah, you're right. So we'll have to label each of these guys. I don't know what kind of knobs we're going to use yet. Maybe we should mock up the pedal with some knobs. I think this is kind of actually a good step here. I kind of like these.
Oh, yeah.
What about these little aluminum ones? Look kind of
I like them. They stay out of the way. And,
yeah. These are kind of expensive. They're like maybe almost $2 each, right? You know, for knobs they're expensive,
well,
right?
If you end up not liking this pedal, you should definitely recycle them.
That's something I really like, right? Yeah. What about these? How about...
Oh, I left one of those over here.
Did you? I might
One of that type of knob.
I might have to borrow it.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough to do this. I got some of these. What about this guy? Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I don't have enough of this one. I could do these white ones here. I think I got, or these cream ones, right? Well, the reason I'm checking the knobs is because it's going to determine like
where you put the lettering.
Yeah, where you put the lettering, right? Actually, I found one more of these. Maybe I will borrow that one, unless I got a third one somewhere. Actually, these are kind of cool too. You could do the tall ones, right? This one gets pretty close to the switch there. Maybe that's okay. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it won't interfere with the nut on the switch.
Kind of like this one that's too big. Nah. Nope. This would be good in black. I wish I had a black one. 3 black ones, right? Actually, this looks... Let's make a volume. Make a volume here.
What are those letters made out of?
I don't know. These are just like plastic and rubber.
Okay.
There. So we got vol. Just put the label here, you know? Right? There we go. I think it's good when you to stamp the ink off
excess,
the excess off there, right? Okay, so there's volume. What is this guy? This guy's like drive, right? So let's see if we can spell that here. There's an I. I need an R here. Oh man, drive is pretty long. What if we put gain? It's like shorter.
Which?
Gain.
Gain, yeah, gain's a little shorter.
Now let's see if drive, what drive looks like, right? So, yeah, maybe it'll fit right there. It's pretty close. It's going to kind of run into the washer or the nut on this guy a little bit, but maybe that won't matter. Let's go for it. We'll just take our chances here. Hey, that looks pretty
good.
good. Okay, so then we got to make tone here. Let's see. There, how about that? So this will be the symmetry switch. There.
Very good.
Okay, cool. So that's all done.
Yeah, the most important part.
Okay, let's
Pedal,
see.
the
Put
decoration.
this right here. How about right there? I think that'll be good. Let's try.
Will that put the light right on his forehead?
Maybe. It's hard to say. I think it'll be close. Oh shit, some fuzz on the ink pad there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's see. It didn't come out too good. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's see. So now what we want to do is we want to mount the circuit board on the controls in here, but we want to make sure that when we do that, that they're all sitting the right height, so all the parts like are flush here against the face of the box, right, from the inside. So